Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Caspa. So, while we're seeing majority of the market holding up quite strong, it's quite strange to see Caspa down about 3.6%, isn't it? Because Caspa's been one of the projects that have been running left and right, and it's quite unusual to see a project like that down right now. And why is this happening? What have I been saying? What have I been saying? Even though we've had a great week, you guys can see up 61.2% on the weekly time frame, right behind Tau. Momentum is definitely there. But if you guys don't see the manipulation happening right now, I really would encourage you guys to take a closer look. Some people don't understand this, but there are some people in the comment section that really are starting to understand that this is serious. Prior to the listing from the Binance Futures and Rollbit, I don't think we were at the big boy level in terms of manipulation, but after this it's increasing, and with the likes of other exchanges, other top tier 1 exchanges come into play and list it, because of course at the end of the day all these exchanges work against one another. It's a competition. So as more exchanges come in and they list it on futures, I think as far manipulation is going to get bigger than ever. So let's take a look at what has happened. Before I do that, I wanted to really go over this. So about 7 hours ago I did a little bit of a poll. You guys know I've been doing daily polls on my channel, so if you guys want to take part of that, hit the bell icon below, and you guys will get the notifications whenever I do this, so you can partake in this. But anyways, I said, do you think Binance Futures listing is good or bad for Caspa? 74% of you guys have said good, and 26% have said bad. And a lot of people have left their overall take on this, overall opinion, and at the end of the day all of this is everyone's own opinion, so you can see this for yourself. There is some guy who said, I say good but also bad. You can tell that they're keeping the price down, but once spot is confirmed, I have a feeling it's going to be a sell the news event, and that's when we see the real Caspa correction. And I agree with that. I totally agree with that. And also another comment, bad short term. I didn't want these tier 1s to touch Caspa till sometime mid 2024. A bunch of new investors don't understand that. They want to see their favorite project on Binance and Coinbase quick. Cas is doing fine without these tier 1s, and I totally agree with that. But over the course of the last 2 weeks, the overall momentum, the crazy price discovery that was happening, price discovery after price discovery, there was an indication there's something behind this move. And I was continuously indicating that factor that, there is a centralized exchange, a huge one, that's either picking it up, and we could be expecting a news coming out in the next few days. And as a matter of fact, literally a few days later, we saw the Binance news come out. But if we're looking at the price right now, you guys can see it's currently sitting at 13.9 cents, down about 3.5%, like I've mentioned, in USD comparative, also down 6% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap is holding quite strong. Even though we are seeing a little bit of a minor retracement, market cap is holding strong at that $3 billion mark. 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $120 million. But now let's take a focus on the price. Before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So once again, let's take a look at the hourly time frame. And we're starting to see some very interesting things play out. But also, with that said, we're also in an upwards trajectory at the same time. So the overall look on the bigger time frame, in terms of the bigger time scale, nothing has changed. We're still in an upward trajectory. I still think we have more steam left on the upside. But it's not going to be as fast as we have seen in the past, week and a half. We've gotten to a market valuation, which is huge, guys, because we're not even at the peak of the bull cycle or, after post-halving. Right now, it's still the early stage. And don't forget, Caspa is up 17x if you bought it a year ago, and even that is a little inaccurate. It's up way more in my opinion. But the main point is it's been running. It's been running. Of course, anyone that got in later, these guys are going to be wanting to see the price continuously go towards the upside. A lot of people want the dollar, and yes, a dollar is possible in my opinion, considering all these factors that I've mentioned on my channel over and over again. This can attract a lot of new investors. But right now, what you guys are seeing is, look at this. So we saw this 15.4 cents all-time high this morning. Massive wick towards the downside. Also, once again, another recovery, mini recovery, going up to this 14.6 cents. Very, very close to pushing back out of this resistance and heading towards all-time highs. But nope, we saw a rejection. And why is this rejection happening, you may be saying? Manipulation occurring at its finest. 7% pullback. And anyone that probably longed around this range has been wrecked. And speaking about wreckage, that's happening right now more than you could have even imagined. We're seeing literally longs and shorts being liquidated. So let me give you a perfect example. So you guys can see this for yourself. During the Binance news when it came out that they will be listing, and we saw the price run up to 14.8 cents roughly. And then once the listing happened, pullback. But it managed to go up and smash another all-time high. So basically what's happening is leverage people, anyone that's leverage trading, is being wrecked. Unless, of course, I know there's going to be people that are going to be coming in, flexing their, printing gains, whatever you want to call it, saying, oh yeah, I'm printing, my longs are printing, but what was your entry? Majority of these people, entry is way before around 8 cents. Even some have entries at 7, 6, 5 cents. So of course it makes sense for these people to be talking and saying, looking great, this and that. But any newcomer that's coming in, they're being completely wiped out. And this is why I care about each and every one of you guys, and I don't want you guys to be leverage trading, losing your entire position. So be very, very cautious. Don't listen to XYZ person that is saying, where we make tons of money even when the price goes down or when the price goes up. Do not listen to any of them. Spot trade only, which means you buy the asset and hold it. But the question we're keep getting is, are we going to see a huge drop? I honestly see correction. As far as correction is concerned, I still think, because we're still creating higher highs, higher lows, we're still in an upwards trajectory, I think we're going to see another short squeeze if the price were to even possibly dip back to the 12.9 cents. If we were to wick all the way down, we have seen that happen before. If that happens, I still think we're going to see a massive short squeeze leading up to another all-time high. So I think we're going to continue to see this happen. Potentially could go up to $5 billion market cap, but that's where I think we might, in that meantime, we might hear some other exchanges come in and list us. And then once the listing happens, yes, I definitely do see a correction coming. I know there's a lot of moon boys for Caspa, but we need to understand this is how market works. You can go look at a lot of projects with a similar price history in the previous bull cycles, and when the big centralized exchanges do come into play, we do tend to see the price correct. But overall, in the short term, I think there's still more steam left, but I want you guys to be very, very cautious. This is why I'm bringing you guys these daily updates. And as far as futures trading goes and manipulation goes, this is a perfect example right in front of you guys. BTC never saw a massive crash. BTC didn't see a massive flash crash. So I would expect Caspa's price to be holding around this 14.4 cents. But of course, futures trading is involved right now. But let me know down below what you guys think. And of course, thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of support. I love you all. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.